The only way that I could see white folks as being my enemy is if they had something to do with me being my own worst enemy, because no one is doing nothing to me, man. I'm doing all this shit to myself. See what I'm saying? That's what y'all gotta realize. These white folks ain't doing nothing to y'all, man. What y'all doing this shit to yourself. Putting your own damn self in this position. So there can't be any unity without trust. There can't be any black power without the proper nutrition. I would like to know, what would going out, burning buildings and killing and hurting white folks do other than getting us a trip to prison, death row, the hospital, or the graveyard? There's a saying that says, keep your enemies close. Well, it don't get any closer than making a person their own worst enemy. So people are looking for the enemy on the outside when the enemy has been under their nose the whole time. There's only one way to make the enemy show his forces or expose his face, and that would be to eliminate the self-destructive behaviors that you have been programmed to participate in. Most of you don't know that you are hurting yourselves because you grew up seeing certain activities, hearing and believing certain info. So you've come to the conclusion that you are helpless in certain situations and that they are normal. You're thinking that they are a normal part of life. Praying that God will solve the problems that you're actually able to solve yourself. I pray with actions. Action speaks louder than words. My actions to God is the way that I praise and worship my God, my Creator. I don't have to get on my knees and pray. I just act, take care of myself, take care of my situations and circumstances, better myself, help better the human race. You know what I'm saying? What could satisfy the Creator more? Some of the things that you have been led to believe are normal occurrences in life, particularly people's health issues. They're about as normal as the sun rising in the west. These things are not normal that you have been led to believe are normal. These things can be changed. We could normalize our lives. Getting your health together is more practical and will be more helpful to you than some of the solutions brought to you by other channels. Yes, I understand that blacks are at war, psychologically and physically. On all fronts, we are under attack. A blueprint for black power is a lot easier than what some people are making it to be, but a difficult task nonetheless. There has to be a mass movement aimed at the schools. They may be teaching our kids some useful things and some things that they won't need once we reestablished our identities. But the school diet is totally useless and very harmful. These kids are spending more time in schools than they do with their parents. So, who should be the blame for the kids being overweight? I also would like to encourage people to engage in a 30-minute to 1 hour of quiet time. You need 30 minutes to 1 hour of quiet time just to think. No television, no radio, no book reading, nothing. Only thinking of ways to better your life and help improve others. Also turn off the cell phones. Seeing people that are overweight and sick has become to be a normal sight to see. But it is not normal, and it's highly possible to avoid. I suggest that all people who are concerned with the conditions of black people to start to focus on reprogramming black people to heal their physical, the psychological conditions with the proper diet. There is no other solution because the majority of us are dysfunctional from the things that we are putting into our bodies. There are many who have true knowledge but no money, and many who have money but don't possess the true knowledge. If we are going to rise, we need both. And getting these two things is what we should be working on. There are many out here that have good intentions, but the information that they provide is lacking the key ingredient for true freedom, power, independence, and success. I don't claim to have all the answers for black people's problems, but if you view my channel and the other informative channels that I have suggested on my page, it would be an enlightening experience. My kids are going through the same situations that my generation went through, but the difference is that people have become a little bit more conscious of how the enemy attacks. To first know that you are at war is the first step to defending yourself. Although our enemies have given us convenient access to items that are not healthy, it still boils down to our decisions to purchase and use these items. You can accept the fact that you have been taught wrong and now possess the problem of knowingly and unknowingly engaging in self-destructive behavior and gravitate towards the information that will help you to overcome the condition, or stay in denial and continue your self-destructive ways only to become another casualty in this war. In this reality, you must always remember that the harmful things will always outnumber the beneficial things, and that goes for people, food, and information. Prisons claim that inmates are going to make wine if they are given fruit, but they are given access to things that are far more harmful than wine, but these things still remain accessible to the inmates. Something is wrong with that picture, isn't it?